There are so many things on this journey that fucked us over. Reprogramming consciously and subconsciously beliefs, ideas, thoughts, behaviors that we had to say goodbye to in order for be here today, having and enjoying the life as a business owner, as a female entrepreneur. But that wasn't the case always for us. That's why on this segment, every Monday, we are getting together with Lucy Becker to bring to you the segment of the things that fucked us over. It's just a normal conversation between two female entrepreneurs that enjoy their businesses, that are thriving with their businesses, to share in a raw, real way what are the things that we had to overcome and how we did it and why we did it and what is the impact and results on your money mindset and your ability to grow your business. It's a very fun conversation, and I can wait for you to listen to this segment that we have for you. Hello and welcome to the Money Mindset Show, the place where we help female entrepreneurs to transform their mind so that they can achieve financial success in the least amount of time. Here, we talk about subconscious mind, we talk about money mindset shifts, money mindset blocks, a strategy so that you can bypass your own money mindset and increase your income, better your relationship with money, and grow your business. On this podcast, our unique goal is for you to walk away with a different perspective and with a different set of thoughts, beliefs, and mindset that helps you in your journey to achieve financial success. Wait, before we start, I need you to know this. If you are part of those who are working harder and longer but still not seeing the profits you deserve and want, you can now download our bestseller Secret of High Earning Female CEOs. Download From Overwork to CEO now and unlock the breakthrough you've been waiting for. The best part, access is for free for a limited time. I think the difference between successful business owners, I'm not going to say successful business because I don't know. You have to go and look at the balance sheet to make a successful business, right? But successful business owners rely on, they're just figuring it out. Like if we all are very clear that everybody's trying to figure it out, that's fine. It's not like we have the thing, right?
Yeah, and my friend called me out on that. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm changing again. I'm like, oh my God, like, and I want to do this, but like, I feel like everyone's going to think that I'm like flaking and doing it again. She's like, Lucy, like, everybody changes their mind all the time. You're just fucking publicly telling everyone about it. You were just like broadcasting it to the world. Like I've changed my mind like 3 times. I've changed my move date like 3 times. I was going to study, now I'm not studying, and now I'm doing this. I just don't tell everyone about it on social media, like, so nobody knows. Like, but broadcasting to the whole world. So like everybody is doing this. We just happen to be doing it publicly, like very publicly. Yeah.
Right.
Nobody cares.
And
Nobody cares.
how is that? That's so so real, because that is a layer that we put it, like that pressure that we put in ourselves, right? It's just like that public eye. Somehow we thought, well, like we think people see through us, but whoever is really seeing through us is ourselves. It's like,
yeah. And even a community that knows you. And I've had people that have followed me the whole way through. Like they've been following me like since you and I like met and like worked together originally. Yeah. But they still only see you at face value, like knowing, like they only see what you give them, you know. Like they don't actually know what's going on.
And I tell you what, they only see whatever they want to see, because it's their own brain, right? Taking information from you. So even though, just do this exercise, just for the giggles of it. Tell somebody that is in a completely busy space, doing whatever. Tell somebody a deep story that you care about, and like this in 15 seconds. A story. How long is an Instagram story? Like 15 seconds, right? So let's just in person. I can assure you, they don't give a fuck. They are too busy doing it. I mean, it's like for you it's a big deal, but for them it's just like, oh, this person told me about that. And then if they retain something of what you said, but they don't really do so. What they do is that they resonate with parts of what you're sharing over and over again. So like a couple of months ago, I really started because I had the certification of financial trauma and all of these wonderful things, right?
Amazing.
I really started doubling down on that. But if I stop today, nobody's gonna tell me like, "Hey, what happened with your financial trauma from?" Nobody will give a fuck. Like, okay, but like, oh, you're not talking about it. Oh, good for you. Or you're talking more about it. Like, good for you. Either way, it's fine. It's not like our lives or our businesses are the center of our customers' lives. In fact,
like nobody nobody gives a shit. And it's funny. Well, because you're like actively building a community, because that's what we do, and so you feel like obligated to explain to them because like they've invested in you and they're whatever. And I'm like, you are one of thousands. Like, really good.
Wait, you have said something that it just now clicked. We are creating communities, and because they have invested in you, you feel obligated to explain. How mind blowing is this belief?
But like, that's not what leaders do. Leaders don't have to like you don't have to like cater to exactly what they want.
Wow.
Like you don't.
Wow.
Yeah. And like, and most people, you're so worried about like, oh my gosh, I've changed again or whatever. But more often than not, people have come to me and they're like, oh, you're so brave. Like, and you're doing so much and you're doing this. And I'm like, that's not what it feels like at all. Thank you.
But thank you.
Yeah, that is you putting yourself out there again and again and again and again. Like, so as long as the energy is behind it, like, it just doesn't matter. It just it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep saying it just over and over.
Yeah.
Like, just figure it out. And most people are just like, wow, that's so amazing that you're like doing exactly what you want to be doing. I wish I could do that. And you're like, I get it. Like, cool.
Yeah.
You're like that. Yeah.
Like you can, I only imagine this. Imagine I don't know, Steve Jobs, Apple, like creating this community and building it. And imagine this guy entering to the room like, "Hey guys, I need to explain something. You remember what I did like 2 days ago that I posted about? I say this and that." No, they won't do that. They will only tell you the news that matters for you to continue buying or for you to, do something different. It's like the news that matters are the news that matters for the business because they want to do something. But that realization that because they invested in our business and because it's female nature to give back more than what we receive is like over explaining on, well, I don't actually do this anymore. I cut that shit out a long time ago.
It's so much anymore, but behind the scenes, I'm definitely like, oh my God, like, and I think what I really struggled with, especially moving between like coaching niches or like my focus, because I was like work-life balance, and then I moved into relationship coaching. And I think what really got me was just like, okay, but if I move into relationship coaching, what are the people that I've worked with previously going to think? So like the women that I've worked with in like work-life balance, like what are they going to think now that I'm moving on to something else? But it's like, it doesn't mean that I didn't help them. It doesn't mean that I didn't like life-changing changes in their life. It just means like, cool, helped you then, and now I'm helping different people now. Like, it just doesn't have to be anything.
You know that was a big struggle for my journey when I was moving from helping personal finance itself to moving into business mindset, because I feel exactly the same. Like what these people are gonna say. Like I was working, I was building already the clients, and the business was blooming, just helping the personal finance for the people. I wanted to appeal people. That was back when it was what was it? I think it was Happy and Wealthy at that moment. It was,
oh my gosh,
yeah. It was, yeah. It was for the person, for the not the business owner itself. It was for the person, and I help a lot of clients through that program, which still exists. It just revamped itself for business owners. I felt like a complete, like, what is this people are gonna say? Like how they're gonna react and all these things. And they were the most supportive. In fact, I mean, I think 30% of them are working now with me because it happens that they have businesses too. So they were like, nice, now we're going to take it to the business. So they became clients of these new perspectives of the business. And it was great. And there were other ones that like, well, I don't have a business. They unsubscribe. Cool. Good for you as well. I mean, it's just, it was what happens. But imagine getting stuck only because you are thinking what the other people is going to say.
Oh, yeah, I know. Like, if you zoom out a bit, right, you're not going to get to the end of your life and like, wow, I'm really glad I stuck with the same thing forever. I'm really glad that I was too afraid and like served people who had like already worked with me and just didn't do what I wanted to do. Like, no, like never, ever, ever gonna happen.
Like, I'm so happy I stood at that place for so long, making me feel like I didn't want to do that, but I stuck with it.
The thing, and again, it's like the generator in me coming out. I'm just like, oh, it feels so heavy. Like, oh, like, and like, and like, it's a massive problem. And like, just using like the marriage coaching as an example, and I'm like, obviously it's amazing work, and like obviously I could fix that problem, but I'm like, is it my problem to fix if it feels too heavy? Probably not. Like, it's probably not for me right now. Yeah, like, yes, I can do it, and you can help people with their personal finance. And I know you have like, literally like more than a decade worth of experience and like finance and like budgeting. Like, of course you can do that. Who's talking about it at the moment? Samantha Hollier. She's a messaging coach, and she's just like, if you want clients that you're excited to work with, it has to be a problem that you're excited to solve. Like, and it's just like, that's
my God. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we can talk about many stuff. I can do many stuff as well. Again, and I've been very, and people say, oh, you're so confident. Yes, I fucking am, because I'm good at what I do. I mean, like, what are you talking about? I'm very good at what I do. Like, I've seen most people of doing personal finances, and they're very bad. And it's just like, okay, I can help you with that. Do I want to help you with that? I want it back then, but not now, because my chief has changed. I like now, and especially this week after going through these conferences where I was here on Money 2020. I continue showing my little thing of Money 2020 because it's so cute. They make everything like super cute. But this is the biggest conference of money here in Europe. All banks, all the financial system is here. And I confirm 100% what I'm doing this and why I get excited, because nobody's fucking thinking about small business owners, and nobody's thinking about female entrepreneurship. So it's a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, a lot of that shit doesn't work. It just simply doesn't work. And I'm like, oh, I get the burning desire inside of me. I'm like, okay, we are gonna talk about this, and we are gonna do that, and we are like, you guys, you don't know, but you have created the perfect scenario for me to grab the content and tell you exactly what is not working for them. But it's just, I get passionate. Like, I can talk about this, I can go and do all these things. But for personal finances, what can I tell you? I'm like, okay, yeah, I know exactly what you have to do, but I wouldn't put my heart on it anymore simply because that's not what I'm resonated right now.
Yeah. I mean, and if you think about it, like in comparison to, like, I don't know if you follow her first 100K. Like, she is so fucking passionate about it. It is her space. It's what she's doing. Like, it's all about personal finance and like credit cards and like paying down debt. Like, amazing. 10 out of 10. Leave it to her. She knows what she's fucking talking about, you know? And you're like, I can talk about that. But it's not the same energy. Like, it's not the same. Like, it.
Right. And I have tried. Don't get me wrong. I have tried because that's part of also what we're talking about here, discovering that being yourself, it's okay and it's enough, is what you need, is your point of view, is your business. But when at the beginning, when I was building, I would say them, I should talk about that because people resonate with that. Well,
and they do.
Exactly. Let me tell you that if you resonate with that, I can point you to Theyre, I can point you to Amber, I can point you to all of these wonderful creators that are taking care of that. But I know that there is more than just that they are not talking about. So I'm going to talk about that, and I'm going to give you my opinion about that. And if you resonate with that, then you come to this business because that's what the economy is about, right?
Okay, but before I let you go, do you know that you have a space where your money mindset work is made extra simple so that you can increase your income, better your relationship with money, and grow your business in such a simple and easy way? Go to themoneymindset.hub.com and choose your path and start making those changes easily and effortlessly. That is themoneymindset.hub.com. Ahora sí, wealthy soul, if you love this episode, don't forget to leave a review down below. It will help me to help more wealthy souls to transfer their money mindset.